Death, destruction, decay. Death is inevitable. But from this death comes new life.
We may end up bringing this fight to our own doorstep.
Hey guys, AJYT Abbott here, and welcome back to another Fear the Walking Dead review. This is going to be my review for Season 6, Episode 14, titled Mother. And if you are not caught up to the latest episode of Fear the Walking Dead, this review will contain big spoilers. And yeah, enjoy the review. If you haven't seen the episode, come back and watch it. So, I'll say this right now. Mother, it's not what you think it is. People were saying for weeks it was going to be hinting at Madison's return. Madison does not return. We do get a cool opening scene with Teddy, though, escaping prison, which I find super fun and awesome because John Glover is incredible as Teddy. This is an Alicia episode where Alicia is actually reunited with Dakota. Dakota has snuck onto this bus posing as someone that wants to join the End is the Beginning cult. And she meets up with Alicia, of course, and they go on this journey with Teddy. Teddy wants to take his mom somewhere. He wants to take him to the place that they're moving to since the holding is burned down. He takes them to this area where there's a bunch of coffins, takes the coffin and the body, wraps it up, and has it in the back of the truck. Alicia makes it very clear to Dakota that she is not messing around. She wants her nowhere near her. She's even telling Teddy's like, I'm not going anywhere with her. Riley seems a bit jealous of Alicia going with Teddy. Teddy's like, I'll be okay. If everything, if it goes to shit, you know what to do with the keys. And Alicia is basically trying to figure out what those keys do throughout this episode, along with Dakota, who is kind of growing on Teddy more and more throughout. He calls her Sue because it's one of his, I think he said it's one of the rivers or one of the places in Dakota. I forget what he said, but he calls her Sue. I don't know why. I found that funny. Also, just a random thing. At the beginning of the episode when Riley wants to kill Alicia, Teddy grabs Riley by the nuts. He just tells Alicia, it's like, you'd be surprised what you pick up on death row. I was like, what the fuck? What are you doing? But Teddy is a fun character. They do run into vehicle troubles as the body flies out, as their tires are popped. They look and the tires are popped, but the body is still intact. He's basically doing this not only just to pay respects to his mother, but to show Alicia and Dakota that there's still her end was just the beginning for what's being built up, and he realizes that they both lost mothers. Teddy really likes Dakota because he's like, did you succeed in killing your mom? And Dakota's like, no, someone else did. He's like, that's awesome. But Alicia is resisting Teddy throughout the entire episode. She doesn't want to be any part of him, and she does. I mean, she obviously has to help him when they're fighting walkers. They have to fight some walkers off. I love, Alicia is just taking the forefront on this one. We are getting some of Teddy's story and some stuff for Dakota, but this is really, really, really an Alicia episode, and I'm living for it because Alicia is the best character on the show for me. She is just easily one of the best characters. But actually, surprising enough, we get the return of a character from Season 4. And no, it's not Madison, like I said. She's not in this. It's actually Cole. Cole is back. You remember him? I'll show an image of him on here, of course, but Cole is back. He was in season 4. He was a part of the group at the stadium, with Madison. He was presumed to be dead along with Cole, along with Vernon and Douglas and Viv or something like that. With their names, doesn't really matter. You'll see why. But Cole apparently has been on the road with his people for quite some time now, since the stadium. It's been over a year since the stadium burned down. And we get no confirmation from him about Madison. He doesn't know anything about Madison. That was another theory that people had, that he was going to tell people, he was going to tell Alicia that Madison made it out of the fire. But, nah, he doesn't give us any information like that. So, yeah, all the Madison fans just died during this episode. People will say this episode sucks for being misleading with the title, but, I mean, you see Teddy is trying to, reach out to Alicia and Dakota about his mother. So, I mean, you can see it's about his mother, not Alicia's, but I don't know. This is probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite of the season, just because of how it goes. I love how Alicia and Cole reunite, and how Cole was telling Alicia the story of, what's been going on with this group, and who's still alive, and how he wouldn't be alive if Madison hadn't sacrificed herself like that. So that's, once again, confirmation. Madison is dead. And I don't think after this episode that she's going to be brought back. I just don't see it at all. I mean, they had a chance with Cole to bring her back, and it's not happened. So, it's just not going to happen, guys. Teddy and Dakota are bonding, meanwhile. Dakota's, talking about how Virginia had all these set rules to make sure that she couldn't really go out and explore or have fun, and Teddy, is enjoying her company because, of course, he resonates with her about the whole mom thing, because as we learn later on in the episode, he has a very not weird, but dodgy relationship with his mom. Rocky is what I'm looking for. Rocky relationship with his mother. And Dakota's had that same thing, but, I don't care about Dakota. I don't give a shit about her. I want her to die. They finally get to this place that Cole has, told them about, where they can get their tire fixed. And Cole is a bad guy. Douglas, Viv, and some other people, they are all a part of a vigilante group now. Cole basically has this ideology now that if they treat people the same way they were treated after they got out of the fire at the dam, or the at the stadium, I mean, that they'll I don't really know what their idea is. Just like, if we treat people the same way we were treated, then we'll be, better. But, I mean, even they say they aren't proud living like that, but still, you're still doing it. And they start to question Alicia and Teddy and Dakota about where they're headed, where their place is. Teddy won't give up any information. Cue badass Alicia moment during a lineup. Before that, Alicia's like, "You can go to hell." I love her face as she said it as well. But they're fighting. Some walkers show up. Viv and Doug, they're getting fucked up by zombies, or by walkers. Sorry. That was entertaining to see. And we get a standoff with Alicia and Cole. Alicia sticks her hand through this walker with a hole in its chest with her gun, uses it as a human shield. That's awesome. I love it. Throws the walker onto Cole, and then, even though Teddy's like, I know you don't want to lose this part of your mom, but you just need to do it. And Alicia's like, "Shut up, I'm not talking to you." I love Alicia when she just gets pissed like that. And Cole ultimately does get shot in the head. Alicia does the job. Because it had to be done. Had to be done. But, yeah, Cole is dead now. Oh, fucking hell. Teddy is giving Alicia a lot of credit for this, by the way. Teddy says earlier on in the episode, he's like, you remind me a lot of your mother, or of my mom. Alicia reminds Teddy of his mom. And Alicia's like, did your mom also think you were a homicidal lunatic or something like that? I love that line. And you could tell Teddy was shook by that one. Jesus Christ. I've never seen that face on Teddy before where he was just like, oh, what? I just love John Glover's performance as Teddy. It's so unique, and he's already easily one of the best, if not my favorite, Fear villains that we've had so far. He's just so entertaining to watch. But Alicia does decide that, he's too dangerous. Which he really, really is. Honestly, I'm surprised she didn't make this conclusion earlier, but she's not connecting with Teddy, but she does see certain points that he's making. But she does decide that, like, it's not safe for him to be around, so she decides to point the gun at him. She needs to kill him and tell Morgan and everybody else, where the submarine is, because he does tell Alicia that his plan is to launch the missiles from that submarine to, explode this area. I don't know how far the blast is going to be, but I mean, if Madison is still alive at the stadium or out there somewhere, she's definitely going to die now. If she's not dead already, is what I'm saying. But, because I've seen where they were filming at the stadium recently. Dakota, what a bitch. I hate her character. Not the actress. The actress is incredible. Zoe Colletti, love ya. You're amazing. If you haven't seen this review, I'm sorry for all the hate you were getting. I hope you're not getting as much now, because you're an awesome actress. Keep it up. But man, I don't love to hate. I hate your character. Dakota, in true Dakota fashion, as we all know now, betrays Alicia. And she points the shotgun at her. She's like, you're going to have to get rid of me too if you're getting rid of Teddy. She's like, I thought I could maybe find and have a new life with you and Morgan, but it looks like I'm going to have to be with Teddy. Which I guess she doesn't even realize that Teddy is literally going to die once those missiles go off. I mean, how is he going to get from the submarine to the bunker he's making? I don't understand that. He does say by the end he is the end and Alicia's going to be the beginning. So that definitely leads to me thinking that Teddy's going to be killed during the missile blast. If he does succeed, which I think he does. He will. But, Alicia is desperately trying to reach somebody, communicate with somebody, because Fear the Walking Dead loves walkie-talkie communication. Do you copy? And are you there is probably two of the most repeated phrases in this show. I swear to God. Someone needs to make a compilation of that. But, she's trying to reach Morgan. Strand actually reaches out to Alicia. It's been a while since we've seen Victor Strand. It's been quite a few episodes. Hope we get him in episode 15. I think we are. Yeah, we're getting him in episode 15 and 16. But, she tells Strand that he needs to get to Morgan and that they need to get to the submarine because there's going to be missiles and the keys and, all that information. Until Riley snatches the walkie-talkie, but the valuable, the information that was needed to get, got across to Victor. So, and it looks like from the promo of next episode, he is gonna tell Morgan about it, and they're gonna head to the submarine to try and stop it, which I'm incredibly excited for, because it's like the gang is all together. We finally have all of our Fear characters together, of course, minus Alicia, because by the end of this episode, Alicia is locked up in this bunker that they've been making. Teddy's like, I'm the end, you're going to be the beginning. And Alicia's like, if you keep me in here, the world is not going to be what you want it to be when I get out. And Teddy's like, I'm counting on it. Which is crazy because, he's playing mind games with this entire episode because he actually, believe it or not, wanted Alicia to kill him, or at least attempt to, because then he would know that Riley would be the correct one to, flip the keys and detonate the missiles, because he immediately wants to kill Alicia once he realizes she was about to kill Teddy. But yeah, it's a sad, bit of a depressing ending for Alicia as she's stuck in the bunker, but she'll get out. She's Alicia Clark, god damn it. But thanks so much for watching my review, guys. If you enjoyed the episode or the review, let me know down in the comments below. Let me know what your favorite part is. My favorite part has to be Alicia killing Cole, because that was a badass scene with her sticking the gun through the zombie chest. But can't wait for episode 15. And take care, guys. Goodbye.